Okay, we're here with Charles Martinet. He is the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Baby Mario. Anyone else we missed there?
Baby Luigi too.
Oh, Baby Luigi. Okay, good Luigi.
And Baby Mario. Wahoo! Luigi always nervous. Well, Luigi, everybody cheated but me. Mario, have a hot day. And the Mario.
Oh, the main man himself. Charles, how did you get the job in the first place?
Well, this is actually a kind of a funny story. It was the only audition in my life that I ever crashed, which means I just broke in on the audition. It was already finished. I walked in the door. I said, can I please audition for this? And the guy has already put the camera, the producer put the camera in the bag. He went, oh. Well, all right. Yeah, look, you're an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, and you're going to have these things on your face, so sort of like contacts, and when you move your face, that'll make this cartoon character move live in real time. We're not even sure if it's going to work, but you're just going to be talking to kids all day and adults all day. So, I don't know, make up a video game, or just pretend like you're talking to people, and whenever you finish talking, that's your audition. And I'm sitting thinking, well, that's easy. An Italian plumber from Brooklyn goes, hey, how you doing? I'm underneath your seat. A little too much is showing. I'm one of these guys. I'm not down here working here, right? And well, that doesn't sound so nice. And the gruff thing is kind of like, for talking to kids all day long. But I thought, now, I wonder if I could lighten it up a little bit. I had played Gremio in Taming of the Shrew several years earlier in the theater, and a nice old Italian guy. And I could do something like that. I'm thinking, well, okay, make up a video game. Now, I've played Pong. I've played Space Invaders. I played Tank. And that's and I'm like, well, how do you make up a video game? And all of a sudden I hear action, and somehow what came out of me was, hello, it's me, Mario. Okie dokie, let's make a pizza pie together. You go get some pasta, I'm going to get some sausage. We're going to put the pasta in the sausage, the pizza inside the pizza. Then you chase me the pizza, then I'm going to chase you the pizza. Then we're going to make a lasagna, and I'm going to chase you the lasagna. And I don't know what I said, but I just kept talking until the tape ran out. And he said, stop. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll be in touch. Which I think is usually the kiss of death. You say, okay, thank you very much. Guess I'll go to the beach or something, So I left, and sure enough, as I walked out the door, he got on his phone, and he called Don James at Nintendo in the U.S. and said, I found our Mario. And mine was the only tape that he sent up.
Now, did you know it was Mario?
No, I didn't know. I had no idea. Yeah,
that's good.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, that was, so when you realised that was who it was that a big deal for you? How were you still kind of?
At the time it wasn't, because I wasn't in touch at all with the gaming community. I didn't know, the Don James and Mr. Arakawa had been climbing in these arcade games to switch into 110 from 220, and that this craze had started. I mean, this character created by Mr. Miyamoto is such a brilliant character, and it was the first one with a plot, wasn't it? I mean, it's the first time you have a hero and a heroine, and he rescues her because kidnapped by Big Donkey Kong. It's sort of like it just created an amazing sort of great thing for me and for everybody. I think it's good fun.
Obviously, you've done Mario's voice, and then as the years went on, the other characters you voiced as well. Where did those voices come from? Were they just natural progressions from Mario's voice?
Interestingly enough, it's so funny because like Wario came out because all of a sudden we were doing this real-time animation system, and that was just a natural part. We're doing so I'd be hiding in my little room, and I'd see people in my spy camera say, hello, it's me, Mario. Oh, you got the nice long brown hair, and they talk, and then all of a sudden the next trade show there was like bang, there was Wario, big Wario like this, and I don't know why. I just said, Don said, it looks, a little bit like me with a mustache like that, So, okay, well, I'll just say, what about like this? Have a rotten day, because he's a sort of counter person. And then Luigi, interestingly enough, I would go around to different stores in America, and I'd be, talking to children in events like store openings and things. And people would inevitably ask for Luigi. Can I please talk to Luigi? And I'd be saying, yeah, hang on a second. I'll see if I can get it for you. Hey, Luigi, are you in the kitchen? Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. And I had like these things on my face, so if I had moved like this, the character's mouth would move. So I'd just like hold my mouth. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. Like this. Oh, can you want to come out and say hello? Oh no, I'm too shy. He says he's too shy. You know, so it just started this dialogue. And it started off, it's sort of like, Luigi was like a cheesy impression of Mario.
Yeah.
but children bought it, so I guess that's just what stuck there, so.
I would assume, well, Luigi was just a natural.
Why we did it? All of a sudden, I think it was tennis. Was it tennis the first time he showed up, or golf? And it was like, everybody cheating but me, you know.
Obviously, I mean, you've done other games as well in the past. I mean, you've done Jet Set Radio and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Is that,
Lord of the Rings series and some Star Wars things,
Star Wars
stuff like that, and
does that compare, or is obviously is Mario the big?
You know, Mario's just the best. It really is. It's so much fun. It's such a profound honor to play this part and to do this over the years. I mean, it's been 17 years now of absolute joy.
Do you see yourself ever not doing it?
No. I get, woohoo, Mamma Mia.
Yeah, they'll do Baby Mario, then they'll need to do Old Mario.
Grandpa, great-grandpa, great-great-grandpa Mario.
Okay, when it comes to the actual recording sessions themselves, how long do those last?
It really depends on the game. This for Super Mario Galaxy, that was just wonderful fun. I actually went to Japan for the first time. We recorded 5 games while I was there, you know, so including ones that are. That was, we did it in a day and a half of recording. It was just really wonderful. The director there, the translator there, they knew exactly the way they wanted everything to sound. I got to see the animations of things, and sometimes just sort of drawings of like, this action is going to be like this, and other times full movies of this is going to be like that, and you know. And when I would hit it, there was no doubt, because I'm the sort of actor that will go on forever. You know, you wind up toy, and I'll just keep, you know, well, let me try it like this, let me try it like this, let me try it like this, you know, and they say, oh, no, that was it. You know, so every time.
Did you have some element of control over what was happening, or were they pretty specific in what they were looking?
They were really specific. Usually what we do is we have a script, we have animations, and then we improvise. And we did a little bit of the improvisation afterwards just so that we could have some more things to throw in and fill in. But this time, the director was just spot on. That's it. That's the sound that I want, you know.
So it's like, keep running.
These guys work so hard for so many years. So to create a game, and they know exactly what, you know, they can hear it all. It's like Alfred Hitchcock used to know every frame of his movie before he started it. You know, they sort of know. I mean, they develop this knowledge as they go, but with all the creative team that brings in new things, you know, brilliant.
So do you have like a particular line over the past 16, 17 years that you've thought, that's my favourite line, that's my favourite Mario?
Oh, you know, it's so funny because every fan is a little bit different. Some people are like, oh, do that thing, and go, wah! You know, it's like, thank you very much for playing my game. You know, for everybody it's something different. You know, I just love saying, it's a me, Mario, woohoo!
Because that was the big line.
That and in Mario 64 when I fell asleep, spaghetti, ravioli, mamma mia.
But of course, 64 wasn't the first game, was it?
That was the first game that Mario had a voice in. That was recorded in 1996.
Yeah, but did you not do a PC game before?
Oh yeah, we did. We had Mario Teaches Typing. Oh,
that would have been.
That was amazing. And we did Superstar Punch Out too.
Oh yeah.
Recorded that from Chicago when we were doing CES.
Cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
Excellent. Okay, so obviously, as you say, you didn't realise that Mario was such a big deal when you first got it.
Yeah.
So how have you taken to all these people almost idolising you because you're the voice of...
It's very humbling because, you know, I come in at the end, I put a little frosting on the cake, and people say, what a beautiful cake, you know.
Yeah, well...
But I find it's such a profound honor to do it. It's such a joy to do the voice and to be able to play and be creative with all these wonderful producers and directors. And then when you see the impact that it has on Mario fans, it's just great, you know. It's such a joy.
So you don't ever get annoyed by people saying do the voice?
No, never. I have sort of selected celebrity because when we go to an event, everyone knows, you know, oh, that's Charles. But as soon as I walk out of the event, it's like, get out of the way, you big, you know.
That's ideal.
Yeah, it's perfect.
In terms of the whole voice acting thing, I mean, are there any other voice actors that you particularly appreciate more than like just over the whole genre?
As voice actors, I really admire the movie guy who goes, in a world where, say that, because it's like the guy gets in his limousine, oh, Francis, take me to the next session, and he just sits there and he goes from movie, and it's like, what a great job that is.
That'd be amazing.
I admire everybody that does, cartoon voices and things, because it's a wonderful group of creative people.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously you did proper, I say proper, but live acting before going on to voice acting. How do they compare? Do you prefer just doing voices, or would you rather?
I love doing voices. It's really fun. I love doing the theater when I was doing the theater, and I love doing the videos when I was doing the videos. And now this is like the next phase in my life where it's really fun. Yeah. I still do on-camera things occasionally, but voiceover is like, you walk in the door, you see a drawing, you go, hello, it's me, Mario, woo-hoo, the voice comes out of the happy eyes and the smile and just the face, the whole character. It's right there.
As you said, you used to do I don't know if you still do the interactive things where you would talk to people.
Yeah. In fact, now, when we started, it was seriously, things were glued to my face with surgical glue and then taped on because the glue would melt, in these hot rooms. We had a computer that was this big that was generating so much heat we had to have dry ice to keep it cool. And I would say, hello, it's me, Mario. And hello, it's me, Mario. So, and I'd fly him around the thing. Now we've got the full body and he sits there talking. And I just talk into a microphone on a laptop.
Yeah.
I have two laptops, one receiving images and sound from the people in New York, let's say, or London or wherever, and the other one just sends out the graphic image of Mario and takes my, but I speak into the microphone and it's now, it's all audio.
Yeah.
So it's fabulous. It's great.
Is it harder having like a proper conversation with somebody rather than just a line or two that you would be used to?
It's really easy to have a conversation because people are naturally, prone to, oh, I want to talk to Mario. And when I identify that, oh look, you got the red sweater, just like a Mario, my favorite color. Then it's all of a sudden a dialogue says, you can see me? Yeah, I see you. You're nice looking guy. And it's like all of a sudden a dialogue starts, and of course. There's a magical age of many children, from, I guess, probably from 0 to about 13 or so, where it's just a natural, well, of course I'm talking to this guy. He is the one I play with in the game. So, why wouldn't he talk to me? Yeah. So it creates for a lot of fun. In fact, one time a little boy came up and says, what are you doing on the TV set? You're supposed to be in my Game Boy. Oh, don't worry, I'll be there whenever you go open the Game Boy. I'm going to be there for you. I just come out to talk for you,
Yeah.
So cute, And then one little boy said, Mario, when you die in your game, do you see God? And then he said, no, I just go, wah! And then I push start again and play again,
That must be.
It's very sweet. Yeah. I would like to be doing this 15, 20, 25 years from now. Absolutely. It's the most fun of anything that I do. So I completely love it and enjoy every second of it. And meeting fans is great, and playing, interacting, and then each time seeing the games. The first time I saw Super Mario Galaxy, goosebumps all over my body. I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't wait to play. The first time I touched a Wii, it's like, oh, you're kidding me. Getting the star bits. It's like, oh my gosh, it is just incredible. So I enjoy every minute of the growth and the changes and things. Yeah.
Finally, do you think Mario should kind of stick to games, or do you think if Nintendo would ever maybe do a cartoon or something like that, would you want to voice it, or do you think it should stick?
I can tell you secretly, I would love to do a cartoon series with Mario and Waluigi, Baby Mario, Bowser, and all that. I think that would be so much fun. It's amazing. But it's not my call.
Yeah.
I'd love to do movies, cartoon series.
Yeah.
I think it'd be hilarious fun. I'd love it.
I'd assume you'll have seen the old cartoons.
Yes.
What did you make it?
Yeah.
How did it compare to
It's interesting. I think that they did, their best for what they had at the time.
Yeah.
And now we've got the ability to do so much more,
Yeah.
But the thing is, just the game is a huge amount of work. Imagine what it's like to do a cartoon series as well. And too, I certainly respect whatever Mr. Miyamoto decides is the best thing, because he knows,
Yeah,
you know. And maybe, you know, for me, sure, I would love to do a cartoon series. I can't imagine anything more fun than every week, you know, finding this adventure, playing out the whole adventure with the princess and it.
Yeah.
But it might not be the best thing for, you know, the character, you know. And so I just have to trust that, you know, absolutely whatever they decide in Japan is the right thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're done. Thanks very much.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for playing my game. Woohoo!